Hello everyone, and welcome to my BNB24 official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The vibrant and gorgeous spoilers Sunday, December 14th. Bill's wedding wish is granted by Katie, and a huge surprise ensues. Written by Anne-Marie LeBlanc on December 14, 2025 remarks. Comment on television spoilers soap opera, The Bold and the Beautiful. 18. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful on Sunday, December 14th. Katie grants Bill's request for marriage, and a major surprise ensues. According to Sunday, December 14th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie Logan will grant Bill Spencer's request to get married. Thus there will be a major surprise. Liam Spencer and Hope Logan Spencer had a fantastic wedding, and then their celebration began. Eventually, Bill asked Katie to marry him tonight after taking her apart for a private time. Naturally, Katie was not prepared for a marriage proposal. It's clear that Katie is feeling overburdened, especially since Bill is pressuring them to get married as soon as possible. But in the end, Katie could choose to follow her gut. Katie may decide she has enough faith in Bill to immediately remarry him after he has shown himself to her. That is definitely indicated by BNB's teaser video for the week of December 15th to 19th. As he gives her an amazing gift to celebrate, Katie and Bill are still dressed in their wedding gown. Bill turns Katie's focus to a screen featuring models on the runway and adds, "This is my wedding present. Your own fashion house." Bill's extravagant gesture will emotionally touch Katie, who will kiss him shortly after, making their wedding night even more memorable. It appears that Katie will become Mrs. Bill Spencer once more, and she will be happy to do so when Bill offers her a whole other professional path. Bill will keep taking steps to improve his relationship with Katie, as she will be ecstatic on both a personal and professional level. It will still be Liam and Hope's wedding night when they return. When Hope and Liam have some alone time at last, they might start a small party. Liam and Hope will undoubtedly look forward to celebrating their new marital status behind closed doors, even though sharing the day with their loved ones was fantastic. Unfortunately, Hope will soon have to deal with some significant job drama at Forrester Creations, so this will be the quiet before the storm. Stay back for updates on some complex hope for the future happenings, as spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Thomas Forrester's, Matthew Atkinson, impending homecoming will result in unsettling news. For hot Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates, visit CDL frequently for more BNB information. Is Thomas the Christmas miracle that brings FC back to harmony? It's time for a Christmas miracle, and since Thomas is returning to Los Angeles, we think he might add a little magic. After Ridge retired his father, Eric and Ridge quarreled and fought. How impolite. It makes sense that Ridge's actions infuriated and wounded Eric. However, this isn't the first time Ridge has tried to usurp his father. The plot that happened not too long ago, when Ridge was determined to see his dad depart, is being repeated in the program for some reason. It seems that Ridge did not take his lesson to heart. Both Eric and Ridge made regrettable remarks following the most recent altercation. Ridge is a nepotistic baby who is also conceited and entitled. Ridge works at Forrester Creations, which Eric established. Is Thomas capable of bringing Eric and his self-centered offspring Ridge back together? Someone needs to lend a hand, and Thomas would be that unique someone. As father and son, Ridge and Eric have a deep affection for one another. Since Thomas is their favorite, he possesses a unique ability that might be used to reduce tension. Will Thomas support Ridge and Eric by assisting them in putting an end to their disagreement? Steffi Forrester Finnegan discovered Eric's most current design sketches. Thomas might make sure his irate father sees the designs if she informs him about them. Red hot according to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Thomas might bring some Christmas magic home this year. Would you like him to mediate a settlement between his grandfather and father? Or do you believe Ridge needs to be taught a lesson because he is a brat? More bitter. Ridge's rival Eric Forrester launches a new fashion company. Ridge Forrester is attempting to put his father out to pasture, but Eric wants to work. Even if the patriarch's hands are tied at Forrester Creations, he is still free to use his skills and resources elsewhere. Ridge's father might compete with him on Bold and Beautiful if he doesn't exercise caution. Below are spoilers for the upcoming episodes of the CBS soap opera. Part of the reason Eric Forrester was furious that Ridge threw him a retirement party was that he had been working on a new collection of designs in secret for weeks. Ridge Forrester unintentionally dashed Eric's hopes for flash and glamour on the runway, while he was secretly plotting an incredible return. B&B spoilers indicate that Ridge believes he is making some headway with his father, and is persuading him to put his health first and leave Forrester Creations permanently. However, Eric may have something up his sleeve because he is still as sharp as a whip. Without Forrester Creations, will the patriarch truly introduce his designs on his own? He could go one step farther and launch his own business. With or without his son's approval, Eric Forrester is committed to launching the concepts he has been working on. Eric doesn't seem to have much influence in the office at this moment on Bold and Beautiful. Eric appears to be a glorified figurehead, but the company's family hierarchy is unclear. Ridge will block his father's new design at the office and end any plans he has for a runway display since he is adamant that his father stay at home and start his retirement. However, Eric Forrester is a wealthy man who has managed Forrester Creations for decades. Without his son's support, the fashion icon undoubtedly has the contacts to introduce his new creations on his own. Do you think Eric will be so resentful that he quits Forrester Creations to launch his own business? Without Eric Forrester, might Ridge's business really be in danger? Ivy Forrester is becoming an elderly spinster thanks to B&B. Additionally, people continue to worry whether she will experience any romantic action. If B&B isn't going to give Ivy a plot, why did they bring her back? Ivy Forrester has been used by the writers to support other characters since her return. Every time Ivy speaks with Elektra, it looks like it's to offer advice or serve as a sounding board on her relationship with Will Spencer Jr. Ivy's personal life is depressing when she isn't talking with individuals at Forrester Creations who have real plots. Even though she made a move on Liam Spencer a few months ago and he rejected her before being married to Hope Logan, she still hangs around with him in her spare time. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Ivy Forrester won't be going on any dates anytime soon. There isn't a single person on the soap opera at the moment for her to date, so it's not difficult. When your last name is Forrester and the Spencer men are no longer available, the Los Angeles dating scene is selective. For some time now, there have been hints that Wyatt Fuller, Ivy's ex, may make a comeback to the CBS serial opera. However, the actor hasn't returned to the daytime set, and there hasn't been any evidence to support the cast rumors thus far. Ivy would have something to do besides discuss her niece's personal life if Wyatt returned to town. Do you think it's unfortunate that Ivy Forrester hasn't had any compelling plots since returning to the city? Does the character deserve a romantic relationship? With whom might she be paired? A new fashion house starts a conflict. Thomas is prepared for a new beginning now that he is back in Los Angeles. Thomas is prepared to return to his design job after being reunited with his family. Thomas leads everyone to the showroom during a meeting at Forrester Creations. "That's where I need to be," he says, gesturing to the Forrester sign. Ridge is pleased with Thomas's concept and would be thrilled to collaborate with his son. But not everyone at FC will be happy that Thomas has returned. Hope, Thomas's ex-girlfriend, is one person who will be upset about him going back to FC. Hope was once in love with Thomas, but she moved on and is now wed to Liam. She will undoubtedly feel nervous and perhaps relive previous emotions while Thomas is near. Hope objects to Steffi's suggestion that Thomas be placed on the Hope for the Future line. Hope doesn't need Thomas because Deke is already working on the line. The two ladies argue when Hope tells Steffi about her choice. Steffi claims that because Hope feels uneasy around Thomas, she is unable to make business judgments. According to Hope, there must be space in the organization for Deke because he has new ideas. Steffi merely says there isn't. Hope and Steffi are still at odds about Thomas. Hope will keep fighting for her brother, and Steffi will do the same for her. Bill asked Katie to marry him last week, and the couple married right away. Bill can't help but shower Katie with presents as she is ecstatic to be married to him once more. But his new bride is caught off guard by his most recent gift. Bill claims the fashion house is his wedding present to Katie after showing her a demonstration of a runway. Bill's gift touches Katie, who gives him a passionate kiss in return. Katie will compete with FC now that she has her own fashion house. Katie must make another decision while Ridge begins to make amends. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester is aware that he sent the incorrect message and wishes to correct it. Eric Forrester, his cherished adoptive father, is understandably upset and needs some time to reflect. Ridge wants his father to be well. It seems sense that he was attempting to devise a polite escape strategy. Assuming Eric wanted to depart was a mistake. Regarding Ridge's anticipated spectacular parting, Brooke Logan remained very quiet. The inability of Brooke to voice her opinions to her husband regarding family concerns, as she nearly usually does, was acknowledged by viewers as creating plot space for tension. Ridge and Eric were by themselves on the renowned runway of Forrester Creations about a day after Ridge's scheme failed. It was unexpected to see McCook's character return to work so quickly following his heartbreaking departure. In actual time or soap opera time, Eric is aware that Ridge loves him and that the most recent health scare was not years ago. However, the FC chair and co-founder isn't prepared to leave. Even if he doesn't want his loved ones to protect his body, his design abilities are buzzing. When Sofer's character was removed from the show, Logan took Quinn Fuller's place. Donna is one of Eric's loves, so even though the switch was a little awkward, it was still credible. Garice is a kind individual who genuinely cares about Eric. This was confirmed when she requested the commissioning of a portrait to take Quinn's position above the mantel in the large living room of the Forrester home. Everyone was relieved that Donna didn't see herself in an oil painting. Eric's aura was painted and hung by her. Because of her extreme dedication, Donna is the ideal lady for Eric, as seen by her altruistic deed. Eric tells Ridge no after Bill pops the question to Katie at the wedding. December 14, 2025 Sunday. On Bold and the Beautiful today, Eric and Ridge quarrel over retirement. Hope and Liam raise a glass to their guests, and Steffi and Taylor wonder what's going on. Ridge attempted to reconcile with Eric while Liam and Hope were being married, and Taylor advised Sheila not to act irrationally. After the children spin around, Beth thanks everyone for attending, and Kelly and Douglas comment on how wonderful it is to witness their parents' happiness. Bill tells his son that he looks up to him, and that he has many amazing traits. Katie has returned to his life as a result of his assistance in his transformation. Hope is told by Brooke that she provides hope into every space she enters, and that she will always love her. Liam draws everyone's attention and thanks everyone, especially Beth and the other children, in his speech. He tells Hope that he is more in love with her than he ever imagined. They are all one large family, Hope says, thanking everyone. She hopes that they will be able to carry on the harmony of today. Will and Electra discuss how pleasant it has been to get away from the chaos. Now he has all he needs. As Katie and Bill watch them, he remarks that the Spencer guys are winning in terms of romance. He can think of one thing that would improve today, even though it was fantastic. He doesn't want to be apart from her for another second. Steffi tells her mother at the Cliff House that Ridge feels bad about hosting Eric's retirement celebration. Her dad and granddad are currently meeting, she continues. They are curious about the progress of that. He proposes that they complete the line together. No, his father responds. Though he believes he will give retirement a shot, Eric is grateful for the offer. Ridge's legacy also includes Forrester. He will attempt retirement even if he is unsure of what he wants. What counts is what they have accomplished together. He and Stephanie started the company with the intention of giving it to their kids in the future. Perhaps it's time for Ridge and Brooke to take over. Ridge is concerned that he is pressuring this. According to his father, he knows what he was attempting to do. Retirement doesn't have to last forever, and he is proud of himself. He wants him to be the company's future leader because he loves him. I should be there. Pointing to the Forrester runway, Thomas declares. Steffi claims, "You're uncomfortable around my brother, so you can't make business decisions."